here at the Strand, one of the most amazing, fantastic, unimaginable places in New York City.
And we're here in the rare book room.
And here they are. Roald Dahl, Charlie, and the Great Glass Elevator, which I'm told is one of the first versions of this story that happened, from the page to the stage, and nobody did it like Roald Dahl. Oversized poetry, that's me.
What I'm curious about with Willy Wonka is figuring out how to make him somehow more grounded. Like, where's the humanity in Willy Wonka?
He's not scary, but he's sort of wonderfully disturbing. Because when he looks at the crazy things around him, he accepts them as sort of not a problem.
Yes.
And so there's something both sinister and delicious about that is, to me, unique. I've never seen a character quite like this. I could spend the entire day here.
Do you have anywhere you have to be?
Yes, I do.
Personally, as someone who doesn't have children, when I am around children, I tend to speak to them as adults.
Don't you think that kids always respond?
I do.
Dahl never wrote down to children. All the great fairy tales have terrifying things in them. They have ogres, and Bambi's mother dies. I wept for days.
Whoa. Spoiler alert.
Didn't want to break it to you. And Dahl tapped into that. Did you have nightmares as a child?
I saw The Elephant Man too early in my life, and John Merrick was my boogeyman.
I was terrified of a wolf and a ghost.
Combined?
Yeah, they lived in closets in my bedroom. Winning a long shot is another of those universal themes. Have you ever won anything?
I guessed how many peanuts were in a huge jar at a third grade fair. I got to take home the jar of peanuts.
I actually won a trip to Puerto Vallarta for 6 people.
Doing what?
I just won. John Houseman said there's a time in your life when you just turn to the back of the book to see if you're listed. What about, this is a weird thing.
I can't wait.
As an actor, do you prepare in some way? Or are you just going to walk in and play with me?
I've been thinking about it. I have ideas to throw at you that some of them are terrible.
Yeah.
But they might lead to something else.
Some of mine are going to be terrible too.
Great, and we'll figure out where
That's
the gold
the fun
is.
part.
Absolutely.
What if my book is in here anywhere?
Let's find it.
Wait until you see the stuff they're building for this show.
Can you tell me a little bit?
No, well, I can only say we had an Oompa Loompa fitting yesterday that had me on the floor.
I will never forget the looks on the faces of the people, because, you know, we do labs, and I remember being in an Oompa Loompa number and looking out and seeing everyone's face and realizing this is working very, very
And we're not
well.
going to talk about, we're not to expose what it is, because it's what everybody wants to know. I didn't make it.
Rather than thinking that way,
O'Neill.
they're sold out.
Well, it's just sad.
Well, this has really taken a turn.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.